Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Broken Branch Wood Shop. Today we're going to be doing a resin casting. We're going to do 3 different colors and cast it in this mold here. Put it in the pressure pot. And so what we're going to do is kind of do a little patriotic thing. And this should get 5 pin blanks out of this. And so we're going to do red, white, and blue. And so we've got some Alumilite white and some translucent blue. I have not used the translucent blue, so I don't know exactly how translucent this thing is going to be, but we're going to be adding some of the powders and stuff to it as well. And so, I mean, we'll just see how it turns out, see how it goes. And so this should be 575 grams because we are going to be using Alumilite Clear Slow. And so we're going to be doing this to equal parts weight and not volume. And so this should be 575 grams. So we'll be doing 287 and a half. We'll probably go ahead and do 288 grams of part A and part B and get that mixed together. And then we'll get it separated out and get our colors going in there. So we'll go ahead and Alright, so we got 293 in each one of these, and so we're going to get them over in a bigger cup, into a bigger container, and get those mixed up real quick. Alright, let's get these, let's get that out of the way.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mix up these part A, part B into this bigger bowl here. It's important to remember that, you know, you're at this point you're not mixing it to really time. You just want to make sure you're getting all those the swirls out of there where it's kind of discolored when you first start doing it. I stayed on there a little bit longer than what I should have, but we'll get ready and go ahead.
All right, we're at 91. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and try to get these poured up as equally as I can. And all right, I think that's close enough. Set that off to the side.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start getting in our dyes and powders. These are Alumilite dyes and the Alumilite Polycolor from Woodcraft. So we've got in the, that's actually ocean blue, and then the translucent blue dye, and then the white dye and the pearl metallic. I didn't have any of the red dye, and so as you can see back there, I just put in some extra of the mica powder, and it turned out just fine. You heard me earlier say something about kind of waiting a little bit long on there, and it.
Ooh. Yep, we need to pour right now. Start with this white, and these things are cooking off fast.
So again, you heard me talking about how I stirred the bigger one a little bit long, and then it ended up cooking off real quick when they were in the cups. So I wanted to start pouring about 105, you know, to get good color separation, but not let it go too long. And I could feel them getting really hot in my hand, and when I checked the temperature there, they were at like 113, and so that's why I kind of had the little bit of panic there in my voice. They still poured great, and You know, just trying to be kind of light on them to keep them from sinking down to the bottom. But they're a little bit thick here towards the end, but like I said, I still think they ended up turning out great. There was no bubbles or anything like that in the end, and so I'm very happy with it.
All right, we're going to grab this. We're going to give it some swirls there. We're going to get it we got a little bit of a mess here to get cleaned up, but that's the reason we done it on the paper here. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to make a mess and we'll get it cleaned up and keep going. We're going to leave this in the pot. It's under pressure right now. We'll leave it in there for a few hours. It is late tonight, so we're just going to probably leave it in there overnight, and then I'll come back tomorrow, get it out, see how it looks, and get the blanks cut up on the saw. So I'm excited about it, and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks. All right, I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's get it out of the mold. I did not use mold release on this, and just to let you know, this is one of Jake Thompson's molds from Northside Custom Crafts, and as you can see, it just pulled out just that easy. Got a little heavy on the white on the bottom there, but we'll cut into it over at the saw and see what the inside looks like. Well, we've got these cut up, and I gotta say, I'm really digging the grain that come out, or not the grain, the pattern. I'm used to talking about wood, but the swirls that we ended up getting in these just turned out really nice. I think they're gonna make for some really nice pins. The only thing that really happened with them, which they'll turn out, it's no problem, is there's a little bit of wobble to them. It has a little bit of bubble in the bottom of the mold, and that's not anything on the mold whatsoever. That's simply me not having a flat built-in shelf for the bottom of them, and that's going to be a real soon project. So what happened is just the mold being down in there, just kind of taking shape of the bottom of the pressure pot, and so it's just got a little bit of wobble to them. But again, no big deal. All that'll turn out no problem. But man, I'm excited about it, and now I got to figure out what pin to put some of these on, and we'll be sure to bring you back, let you check it out. And so I appreciate you stopping in and checking out this video. Man, I really like these, and we hope to see you back next time. If you enjoyed seeing the process and seeing these blanks cut out, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, let us know some other ideas that you guys have done with some resin, and or some other colors that you would like to see mixed together like this. And who knows, we just may do them and give you a shout out as to who suggested it. But until next time, you guys be safe out there, and we'll see you back in the shop.